Hello and welcome into the SorareData Game Week 474 preview. I'm Andrew Laird. You can find me as Lairdinho on Sorare. Joined once again by Harry Trades to talk about dual special weeklies this midweek. European nights, continental nights, as if Europe isn't a continent. Harry, did you look at the prize pools for these two competitions this week?
I'll be honest, mate. No, I've got no ambition this midweek. Literally ambitionless, like genuinely.
Genuinely ambitionless. All right, maybe we can change that over the next.
I was going to say last week was the in-season stuff, right? I don't know. Has it replicated that again? Because I think you needed a few in-season cards last week. But
so not only do you not need any new season cards, I say that I only looked at the Continental Nights, but I'm pretty sure European doesn't either. So you can use, there's no. But do you remember what the box breakdowns were in terms of rewards for the previous European Nights competition?
I vaguely remember a 50% line level up.
Correct.
Okay.
Do you want to guess what it is for this competition?
Have they made it better?
I'm going to give you a little bit of a hint that there is a 3% difference between European and Continental Nights, because the European one is offering jerseys and Continental Nights is not, because I'm guessing because they have so many more European jerseys than anything. But what do you think the level up percentages are in these two comps?
I'm going to say more, 60 for whatever reason.
It's 83% in the European and 86% in the South American, which feels really bad to me. I hate to start the show with some negativity, but it's just such a drastic difference. Obviously they went all out for the first one, which was really nice, but it's a pretty drastic drop. This is the South American one. So we've got 0.2 for rare, 0.2% for star, 0.7 for tier 1, 1.1% for tier 2, 3 for 3, 4 for 4, 5 for 5. Appreciate that. And then 86% level up for the rare premium boxes. That's, again, the rare Continental Nights. And the European Nights is the same, except for they took 3% out of the level ups and gave it to signed jersey. Champion signed jersey.
Okay. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, it seems like the European Nights has had the preferences again over the Continental. Sorry,
which I get. They're more licensed teams, and
for sure, 100%. And there's just more jerseys and more partnerships and all that jazz. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's still pretty fun. Like if you end up podiuming, which is not an easy thing to do, but you're still walking away with an absolute, jackpot of some sort. 711 participants. Like it's not like there's. Do we think that gets over 1,000? I don't know if it does, Maybe.
Harry, we were completely off on the last one. So
yeah, we were.
So we'll see. I don't know. Was that a weekend? I mean, it must not have been if it was a European Nights. So.
Oh, I don't remember what it was, to be honest. Was it? It must have been it was a European Nights, definitely.
Yeah. And then obviously for All-Star, we only have cards except for the podium places. And 223 people will win a card there. 117 up to 117th is a tier 3, up to 29th tier 2. 2 stars up for grabs. So it'll be interesting to see where people put their cards, because I was ready to just totally degen into some cards for the Continental Nights, South American Continental Nights, if you were. And now I'm not sure I will, because I don't want more level ups.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it depends what you need, right? If you need two or three pieces and it looks like a negative EV, probably. But if you need a piece or two, then depends on what price, I guess. But are we talking super rare or rare?
Rare.
Okay.
Not that bad of a degen. Come on now.
I was gonna say, that doesn't sound like you. Not for a midweek, anyway.
No, so thanks everyone for coming in. Bob Franklin first in. Martin as well. Hi, many games in the short time in Japan. Not good for lineups. Yes, they did. I was surprised to see how many. Who was it? Oh, Araki from Sanfrecce. Came back from injury, bangs out 2 90s within 4 days, I think. She's like, oh, settle down. And SR Monkey on the podium. Congratulations to you 3. SR Monkey, weird midweek. Not sure I'm strong enough to target either special. I'm actually curious how many people are feeling that way. So this is like the psychology here. Like maybe if everyone thinks it's bad, I'll go in and win it. But I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, Ian, what's up? Sorare Joel, Surfula. You know Surfula's in on a Continental night. So you know always. Agent Cooper, I thought I was going to clean up last midweek with all my Villa cards. Oof, how wrong I was. As a Villa fan, I need cheering up after the last week. I trust in Laird and Harry to lift my spirits. And then the big question, who's going to start in goal for Villa this midweek as they travel to Greece, right? They're in Greece now.
Yeah.
Miracles can happen. That's all. Brett, Johanneton, Jordan, what's up? Let's see. Agent Cooper said, looking like Robin Olsen. Villa with no Emmy is like Inter Miami without Messi. Wow. We're literally in a different proposition without him. He's so crucial. We're trash without him. It's crazy to hear that about a goalkeeper.
Goalie.
But anyway.
That's insane.
Let's see. Paul said, I thought you meant 80% of lineups would win one, just top 80. I didn't even see. Did I say 80?
No, I think you just got mixed up with cards and boxes, if that makes sense. Potentially.
Oh, probably did. Yes.
Like payouts and stuff.
Yeah. Sora Maxwell, what's up? Mike, I know where did that go? I know where I'm putting my cards, in the bin. Looks like someone's picking list as opposed to the list or play. Anyway, let's dive in to the game week. So here we have, let me see if we have all the odds. We're missing a few from China, and we're also missing Pachuca against America, which is a weird random one to be missing. Pachuca playing their 48th game in the last 3 days. Did you see about Idrissi yesterday? Speaking
I
of,
did. I woke up to that this morning. Yeah.
So Idrissi was unfortunate enough to pick up a red card from the bench.
No, I think he started.
But I think he subbed off.
Right, yeah. He got the second yellow off the bench, if that makes sense.
Oh, is that what it was? A second yellow?
Yeah.
My fault.
I looked on, because I saw red card on Sorare, and I was like, oh no, is it a straight red? And then I looked on SofaScore, and it said, yeah, there it is. See, I thought...
Oh, both of them.
Oh, maybe... Because one was a foul, so there's no way he could have done that off the field. Maybe he did.
Okay, bad foul. He gets subbed off.
But that's the second yellow. That's weird. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, he had a mare. It looks like, and I guess he misses the next playoff game. I'm going to assume, because they did
Club America one.
Well, that's a different cup, isn't it? That's the.
That was no.
Oh no, it's not. They play straight away. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, they literally play all the time. It's crazy.
So I got confused because didn't they play Club America in the CONCACAF thing? Yeah, they did. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's over.
Right. Got you. Yeah. So they're in the final of that against Columbus. Pachuca must be. Yeah. But now they play Club America in the actual playoffs. Right. Okay.
Yeah. Surf said he thought both yellows were for time wasting, which is kind of impressive to get two.
Yeah. One was definitely. I did see that on Sofa. Yeah. One said time wasting, actually. Yeah. But I don't know both.
I'm guessing the yellow for a foul, he complains about it. They sub him off, and he, gingerly walks off and
100%.
gets a second yellow for that.
Yeah.
We'll see. SR Monkey said, at least there will be more stuff in the reward boxes soon. Market credits will be worth winning. So we're excited about something else too. As somebody who has won buckets of market credits in MLB and NBA, I'm not excited for that at all. Literally not at all. Anyway, I'm excited for the other things that they are excited about. So we've got, who is our top licensed team? Could it possibly be PSG at home against Dortmund? I guess it is.
I think it is, right?
We have plenty of Boca cards, but not a ton. We have Flamengo cards, but they're not licensed. Nicolas De La Cruz going 90 this weekend.
Saw
Had a great game.
He's on fire. He's on fire right now.
There was it was Surfula. So Surfula made this point so Nicolas De La Cruz was like great at River Plate. Dealt with some injuries here and there, but that's like the nicest way I can put it. But transfers to Flamengo, and Serfila kind of made this point of like, he's probably not going to get better Sorare-wise at Flamengo, but he was also already really good. So if he's going to another place where he could be just as good, like that's still a positive move. And it seems like it's been pretty good for him.
I mean, he's on sets, which helps.
Always.
Big time. And Flamengo are obviously a dominant team. I think in their like domestic league, they went unbeaten, I'm pretty sure, just before this like SO5 league is, available.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
that makes sense. I don't know what they call it, like I don't know. But yeah, they have like a domestic-y, like a regional situation, and they smashed it. So yeah, no, I'm glad to see him do well, because I think he's fantastic, and yeah, long may those scores continue.
That's right. That's right. Let's see. Agent Cooper said the only player on fire right now is Messi. Everyone else is just hot. Just fair.
Yeah, fair. That is fair.
So let's see. Let's just get out of this. Oh, of course, we have no champion. So I guess we're not getting out of it. I was going to say, if we look at just like the European nights versus the continental nights, but it's getting a little sloppy here. We also do have some not like domestic league matches in places. Those will just be in All-Star. There are no regular competitions open this game week. So no contenders, no challenger, and no champion. So we have this Schalke against Osnabrück, which somehow Schalke are favored. Let's see what else we have. We've got some Russian Premier League.
Yeah, we're having these random little Russian
weird
games, aren't we? Yeah, it is really strange.
I assume they're just like the early start Friday.
Oh, got you. Yeah, good point.
That's just a guess, though. I actually I don't have those cards from there. We do have some, obviously, the Liga MX playoffs. I was a little bummed that oh no, that's not CONCACAF, because I was like, man, I could have really used some like a Tigres player in this Continental Nights, but it doesn't matter. So let's see what else we have here. Yeah, Liga MX playoffs. That might be it. Is that the only a single? Oh, was this a rescheduled game? Schalke
from the weekend. Yeah, it was. Yeah, good point, because I do have a left back for them, and yeah, the people got stung with that, I think, because it did disappear, didn't it, from the actual game, because it wasn't in the game week center. But I think people just kept their lineups from a couple of days prior, and that happened, unfortunately.
Yeah. Servio said, and back to Nicolas de la Cruz, seems like less of a rotation risk there. They don't seem as deep in the midfield as River are or were.
It's weird because, like, remember Gerson? Last year, Gerson was unbelievable, like SO5 wise. He was at Marseille and then moved to Flamengo, or back to Flamengo, sorry, and was really good. And then this season, he started, like, he weren't playing at the start, and now he's captain again. Or maybe he was always captain, just didn't start, but he started the last couple with de la Cruz. So he was a smasher as well. So I don't know how I haven't watched any of their games this season, but he's really good as well.
Yeah. Chris Holt said, any idea why the Philly versus Seattle game wasn't scored last midweek? That was a continuation of a previously started game. So that's why.
3 minutes, baby. 3 minutes into the game.
Killer.
Gerson was injured, right.
All right, let's try to take out the European one. So we've got PSG and Dortmund. We have Bayer Leverkusen home against Roma. So the Bundesliga teams are certainly... We have two are busy, as well as where's Bayern? Real Madrid favored at home against Bayern. And then Villa, Olympiacos. That should be it, right?
Yeah, I think it would be. 4 games.
Surf was saying Gerson was injured.
Yeah.
Not Ian saying this.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Okay. So... Man, that Continental, yeah. Who do you fancy here? PSG? Is it Mbappe week?
I don't know, but Dortmund looked really, really lively last week. Even though they were at home, they had the crowd and whatever. Sancho looked unbelievable. Like, he was on fire. I've never seen him play so well. Yeah, I don't know, because they kept Mbappe so quiet. I'm just like, if they can somehow do that again, although it is, at home for PSG, they do stand a really, really good chance. They really do. I know they're favored, but I wouldn't be surprised if Dortmund somehow turn that, I don't know. The crowd obviously helped. Like, Adeyemi was like making more tackles than he was like doing anything attacking wise. Like he was just like a fullback. It was crazy.
Yeah.
So they'll have to do that again. They'll have to somehow match to them, which I think they can. It's just I don't know. PSG have so much quality is the issue. You let Mbappe have a couple of yards and it could be curtains. He hit the post. Like I don't know. Like the obvious thing is PSG are going to win, right? Mbappe somehow is just going to find a way. But I'd love to see Dortmund do it. I really would.
Mm.
They're so good, PSG. It's just tough. The front three is frightening.
When was the Dortmund PSG Dortmund Bayern final a few years ago? I mean, it was a while ago now.
I was going to say what? Yeah, this was Jesus. I think I remember where I was when this happened. Was
I know exactly where I watched that game.
Yeah,
it was very early in my when I started watching football, and I remember Mario Götze was on Dortmund and had a mysterious injury. He had already signed for Bayern, and had a mysterious injury before the final and didn't play. And I was like, really? Not going to play?
That's wild. I remember where I was. I think I would have been about 30. Yeah. So probably about 12, 13 years ago, I'm going to say. Yeah. Okay. Kyle says 2013. Okay. So I was 16.
Great
yeah.
game.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, but Real Madrid are going to hope that doesn't happen.
No, sure.
Carol said it was after Lua had 4 goals against Real Madrid in the semi.
Wow.
That's a lot. Glenn said, I went to that Bayern Dortmund final in London, didn't have a ticket, but joined all the Dortmund fans that hired at a nightclub next to Wembley and had one of the best experiences of my life.
That's amazing. That's so cool. That's insane.
Love it. Love it. So, yeah, we have eight teams to choose from for the European nights. And it's one of those that second legs always tend to be a little tighter because obviously only one team's going through from each one. Mm-hmm. But I wouldn't expect them, as weird as it sounds, is the biggest attacking upside actually with Villa because they need to really catch up.
You could argue,
losing the tie. What was the first one?
4-2, I think.
4-2. I couldn't remember if it was 4-2 or 4-1. Yeah. So losing the tie 8-2 is no different than losing it 4-3.
Mm-hmm.
And so just go out
they have to go for it. They do have to go for it. I mean, I remember previewing that Brighton Villa game, I think, with Quinny, and I just said, Villa are probably not going to be able to turn up in. They did play well, they tried to score and whatever, but they didn't win. And so, they had eyes on the European game. And yeah, you're right. Yeah, you could argue, Olympiacos might just sit in and they final third passes, all that jazz. You could get away with some really nice scores from probably McGinn, Louise, and obviously the front sort of 4 then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's going to be tough away at Olympiacos. I don't think we can underestimate the crowd.
It'll be brutal.
It'd be horrible. Horrible. They'll make that horrible for them. I'd argue, it's tough, isn't it? Yeah, PSG or Real. I know they're both at home. Whose front 3 scores better, PSG's or Real? I'd have to say PSG, if I'm being honest. Is Mbappe, Barcola, Dembele going to outscore Vinny, Bellingham, Rodrigo? Basically, is the question. Not that really matters, but
That's fun though.
Yeah, well, let us know in the chat what you'd go for there. The PSG front 3, just score wise, just as a 3 combined. Mm-hmm. Well, who outscores who? It's tough. I'd stick my. I don't want it to be PSG just because I have Real Madrid players and it doesn't really matter. But I am going to say PSG. Yeah, it's a good point, Joel. Dortmund probably do have a worse defense than Bayern. Well, depends. Is Kim Min-jae going to start? Come on now. Yeah.
It's crazy that the one with Eric Dyer is probably the better one.
Right, yeah.
Oh, did he get hurt this weekend?
It looks like that, but I don't know any of the actual info, so it might just be rest, but I really don't know.
Wow. Anyone in the chat now?
Mikey Baston, that's correct. Up in the valleys is a tough place to go, Led. in Wales. Not where you want to be playing football. I can tell you that for free. I can tell you that for free.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Harry, do you think that there is there, and Joel says nothing serious on Dyer. Do you think there's a bigger edge this week with Continental Knights in terms of who is actually going to play now that nobody has anywhere to go for projected lineups on the internet?
Potentially, yeah. Like someone like Surf, who obviously knows his gallery, like everyone kind of should. But if you're just playing Super Rare, I'm not saying it's easier, but you know what I mean. Like there's just it's a bit more condensed than it would be if he was probably playing Rares and Supers, let's say. And yeah, you could probably get away with your sort of expertise knowledge coming into play here big time, because if you already follow Rivers and your Bocas and those South American teams where they do have these games now in the midweek, then yeah, if you can kind of scope out and find the beat writers and all the fan pages and all that stuff on Twitter, like it's easy to do, but it's also like not easy to do in the sense like to kind of make sense of a lot of it. Like we try it with Defensor, right? Like it's just tough to get information from some of these clubs. Obviously easier with the bigger ones like River and Boca, I guess. But yeah, no, there's definitely an edge to be had. But then it's like there's not everyone, but there's like, are you just up against a load of people like you anyway, if that makes sense, that are playing at Continental Nights? Like, is everyone in Super Rare Continental Nights on it? There's obviously going to be a few that aren't up to scratch with the sort of niche knowledges of those clubs. But for the most part, if you own those cards, you have an obligation to know your onions, really, don't you?
I feel that. Yeah. I just realized I have a Super Rare lineup for Continental Nights.
A goalkeeper? Oh yeah, you have Armani. Okay.
How deep does this go? 35 for a box, 16 for a card. Oh, 21 for, well, I don't even want a tier 5 Super Rare. 11 for a tier 3.
Who's the forward?
All right, hold on. This is European.
JQ, don't you?
What's that?
Who do you have for the forward?
Javier Cabrera.
Okay. Well, he did have a little smash, didn't he, a couple of weeks ago?
Smash is a grip. Surf said, I've been a bit reassured that quite a few guys in the Super Rare divisions don't feel like they've got 5 starters.
Yeah, I know who he's speaking about there, and yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, there's probably a lot like that as well, for sure, 100%. Yeah. But
86% for a level up just feels so sad.
Let's have a little, not a bet, but what do we think, Led? There's 28 participants in that Super Rare. What does that get to? Let's be real now, because that prize pool's decent, really. Like I've heard Surf's got a couple of teams to go in. And so
there are 28 participants right now. We've got 24 and a half hours left before the deadline. 45 people win a box. Do we think it hits 50?
So the overall under is 50, I think. That's a nice point to start off. No, I'm going to say over. Just because obviously it's multi-entry, so we don't necessarily know how many actual users play. We just know lineups, but three of those
28
crazy,
are Surf.
So like 10% of Surf.
Yeah, 10%.
Like that is insane. Like actually crazy.
This is also a good point. There's a star Super Rare at the top.
Who's in that pool, Led? Is it Luis Suarez season again? Oh, really? I swear they weren't in there when Haber had a chance to win a star. Like I swear Mbappe wasn't in there.
I know it might have been Surf actually who pointed this out, that Gustafsson from Urawa was above Mbappe.
I mean, assist last night. The guy don't miss. He just
Could
scores.
You imagine if you finished second? Excuse me, you finished first and the guy in second won Mbappe?
I'd be so
like if you were like, I'm gone, I would get it.
Like that would hurt.
For those of you who are unaware, Gustafsson is the set piece taker for Urawa, and he has an absurd price because they only sell Urawa cards in bundles. They never reward this guy. And so how many rares do you think there are? Are there even 3 yet?
Oh, I thought we saw 5 because
Did
there
we?
was a couple rewarded. I'm sure there were. Yeah, maybe I'm going to say 6. Oh, there's only 3 still. You were right. Wasn't one of those rewarded though, or was it the limiteds? No, they were all bought, I think. It was the limited that, yeah, they'd been rewarded, I'm sure. Yeah, there's a couple rewarded there, but
Oh yeah.
I don't know what's going on with
Sorare. I feel like Sorare could like plead ignorance, like no, value-wise it's okay, but like they're the reason the value is so high on this guy.
Right.
Now again, very good scorer.
Yeah, he's really
If
good.
you want him and somebody below you got Mbappe, got basically anyone else on this list.
Big
Mbappe,
time.
Bellingham, Rodrigo. I don't know who Chan Uzon is.
Neither do I. I don't know why he's there. I'm going to guess he's a goalkeeper, but I really don't know. 18.
18-year-old.
Wow. How is he there, by the way? That can't be right. Have they literally just not
He
minted
has
him?
one
Oh
card.
my! That's ridiculous. Now this is why we have to sort of call things out, because like, just don't put him there for the.
He can't. Yeah, he can't be in here. That anyway. Turkish
But
wonder kid, the next Guler. Well, then get out of here.
yeah, like we haven't
Is
even
he
seen Gula do it yet. Like,
I was gonna say, isn't he younger than
Yeah.
Article?
No, I think Gula's 19 right now.
Oh, is
But
he
yeah,
19 now?
it's
Oh,
not much
sorry.
in it. Yeah,
Thank
it ain't much in it. I know.
This,
but
yeah. So yeah.
yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, if you win Gustafsson over Kane, Mbappe, Bellingham, Rodrigo, Kane, Saka, Vinny Jr., like
Oh my god, this pool's insane, lad.
it is insane. Look how low Messi is too.
See, I'm pretty sure when Haber won his, there was none of these were in here. Or I say none. I just don't think many of them were.
It's a long list.
Sure,
too.
because like when Haber won, I'm sure he was like, oh, I really want to win Messi, and I know like Messi's amazing, but like there was like, you know what I'm saying? There was no one else to be like, oh, I'd like to win Puig or whoever. I'm pretty sure it was really, really, just thin as far as like the stars.
Like Mano.
Mano,
Like I get it, but come on.
I know it's tough. It is tough.
You know who's
I
not
just
in
don't
this
think.
pool?
Go on.
Luis Suarez.
Don't. Oh, for fuck's sake.
They changed the prize pool a day before rewards. Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah, they change it like on the sometimes the same day and all that stuff. I was over 30s, right? So the prize pool was over 30s. Well, there still could have been Kane in there. Like, get Kane in there.
There's plenty of guys who could be in here.
Yeah,
I say plenty. It's really not.
Allison,
Messi,
Allison. Yeah, it's kind of it. Pickford,
Courtois. I think he's over 30 shortly, right?
Yeah, he's definitely.
I actually don't know if the prize pool was all over 30s. Was it?
Well, it makes me think it was just because he was
I would
like,
assume so.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure it was, yeah, I don't know, but yeah, they're all old.
Forsaken's old?
Yeah, he's got to be over 30. Easy.
Fair enough.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Casemiro, Vargas, yeah, Pookie. Oh, yeah, Kubo, I think is 30 on the dot, maybe. Gressel? Is Gressel 30?
Probably.
He's probably on, literally on the dot.
Just got it.
He's just in. Okay.
I like how we keep going just to see if we can find one.
I know. We need to find the anomaly. There has to be one.
I mean, there are a lot of players here I've never heard of. They very well could be, but
yeah, Eric Lamela.
And the lower we get, the less I'm going to know these guys.
Jimmy Mauer, that's class.
Survey said there are significantly worse stars to win than Suarez right now. Yeah, I hate to be that guy, but I'm definitely going to like publicly be like, "Are you sure that Chan Uzon should be in your star pool?"
Yeah, so that's an odd one. That one slipped through the
Samuel
cracks.
Gustafsson should be the top. I'm actually not even saying he shouldn't be a star.
Right, he should be in there somewhere, right? Easy.
But here, you know what? He shouldn't be a star.
Don't you think?
Get out of here. It's the same reason Schultz is so expensive. Like those guys are expensive because the total lack of supply. Not total lack.
Yeah.
Very, very, very little supply. Like how many? Let's see. Like Schultz has 13 new season rares.
So have they rewarded him? I wonder. I'm gonna go with the yes.
Oh, wait.
For new season. Yeah. 1, 2.
Of course, Roxy
Yeah.
went for it. The guy who could probably.
Of course
he probably doesn't even know he has one. Like he has 13 rares. Is that even more than like other guys? I don't even know at this point. Like Lucas Fernandez has 19. I guess that's not as many. And not as a big difference. But I don't know why Gustafsson has 3.
Yeah, it's really strange, that one. Really, really strange. I don't get the thought process because they could sell him for good money. Like, it's not as if
really good.
Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, he'd be probably the most expensive J League card, if we're being honest, right? Up there with like Mitsuto, Sacco. He'd be up there. Easy. He's arguably the best mid. Might not even be an argument. I don't know, but he's definitely up there. He plays for Sweden's national team. Like, he's a very, very good player.
Like, what are we doing? I bet he's got to be up here in the top contenders, right? 21st. Fair enough. 23 AA. There he is, 3rd in AA.
Wilmar Barrios, baby.
Mike Batson said, wait a minute, are you saying that Gustafsson's price is high because he's so rare? I am, Mike. Good call. Good call. Harry, do you think Mbappe is the top pick this week? My only thinking that he's not, and maybe I'm giving this away, is that he's had like a number of games where he like doesn't play or only plays 45, and so he's not like totally banging.
Especially the
but
last
for All-Star, what do you got?
All-Star, yeah. I mean, there wasn't much else up there, was there? Even from like the continental teams, as far as big, like Bayern maybe. No, it won't be Bayern. Jude, Vinny. No, it's probably Mbappe, isn't it? If we're being honest.
Mbappe's a single A.
What? Jesus, how many triple A's is there?
A bunch of guys we don't know.
I was gonna say, I had a weird feeling that there wouldn't be that many, and then
we only have 4,
baby.
4 triple A's, including Rafael Romo, who's a goalie. The first European one is Grimaldo, who's a double A.
Interesting. Yeah.
Harry Kane and Ali Watkins, also double A's.
Okay, that checks out.
Kimmich, right ahead of Paulo Diaz. Get
it. There he is, the boy.
Surfula. Yeah. Of course, Surfula sees Ramiro Vaca and knows exactly who he is and is all excited now. I mean, 68 L5. Who is this guy? Oh, Bullet. Yeah, Surfula told me about this guy the other day.
He's smashing.
He's very good. He has 53 rare cards. But I don't think you can buy any. Oh.
Someone bought Pavel, sold one.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Just be careful, everyone. That's all.
Yeah.
Shout out.
I know that Rafael Veiga for Palmeiras got rested yesterday, so he's probably nice and fresh.
Okay.
Echeverry's in there. Grimaldo Baca scored a couple this weekend. Yeah, he had a nice little 80 odd, I think, this weekend.
He's an interesting case because he is obviously very, very good for this league. But then you just look up and you see 37 years old and his contract expires in this June, and you're just like, ooh.
That's dodgy, isn't it? That is dodgy.
Is that worth a level up? Let's see. We got Paulinho from Mineiro. Jonathan Ta. Oh, little Chico. All right. I see you.
Chico. Yeah. Brunetta. This is a weird midweek. Really, really weird.
This is really testing everybody's gallery and knowledge here.
Big time. Like, yeah. I tell you what, though, Laird, on a bit of a side note, but it's still relevant. we might have another goalie at rare. I think he might have a chance this week. Well, let me give you my observation. So the last goalkeeper, the goalkeeper that played the last game, he had an error led to goal. And I saw on Twitter, even all the fan accounts were saying and he let the first goal in basically or whatever. He was like, mistake. And they lost the game, I'm pretty sure, didn't they, defend? So that first or maybe second Sudamericana game. And so I got a weird feeling they haven't played for a few weeks. I think it could be time. And he's still L15-0.
If anybody has an opinion on Enrique Bologna, Harry and I would love to hear it.
I'm just praying that he gets a chance because the goalkeeper last time did make a mistake. So, I mean, he's got to play a game, surely. Like, he wouldn't want to go. Let's say he does retire at the end of the season. He wouldn't want to go out and not play a game, surely. And it's not up to him, his manager. But so that game, the Medellin game, I'm pretty sure the goalkeeper had an error led to goal. Yeah, he did. He's been good, mind this Ferrambin guy or whatever. See, those should be Bologna's scores.
Oh, those should be our scores.
Yes. I think they've just mixed up. There's just a data wrongdoing there. We think we need to just swap out the scores for Bologna.
Oh, we could have been cleaning up, Harry.
I know. I've never used him. Just give me one game. Please. Just give me one.
I don't let's see. I'm not sure I've ever won it. Oh.
John McGinn. The one that got away.
The one that totally. Oh. Anyway, somebody was mentioning the possibility of a 4-man U23. And frankly, I feel like a little fraudy telling people to listen to Harry about U23 advice now. But
I'm done. I'm dust.
In rare, we've got 74 cards out. Up to 12th gets a tier 2. Up to 38th gets a tier 3.
Are there any Oh, okay.
They play each other.
Okay, maybe. Yeah.
Svilar and Kovar.
So last midweek, I had 241 points from Vinny Rodrigo. All about that hopium. And Zaya Emery scored pretty well. And I didn't have a defender and I didn't have a goalkeeper. I'm not saying I would have won anything, but I had a really good start, just completely wasted. 3-man just wasn't enough. So, but this week, way less goalkeepers starting. 4-man. 4-man could do something. I do think it could.
I mean, it's 2 goalies, one of which. Oh, I guess he does. I was going to say, I didn't think Svilar had that many cards, but 142 is plenty.
Mm-hmm. I'm not done, Jonathan. I'll never be done.
There's Vaca again.
Here he is. Oh, he's under 23 as well, is he? Jesus. Oh, that's dangerous.
A couple more months. What? Well, 2.
Who's that? If I was to do it, I'd need a defender. So who are we looking at there? Zaid Romero.
No, right here. You just go right to the top, Harry.
I don't know if he has cards though, Led. I think we're being.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh, he's got he's got some rares.
No floor though. Oh wow, he's a smasher as well. Paranesi. Yeah, he played against my mob Vasco this weekend.
Surely somebody here. Trades are welcome. There you go.
Oh, perfect.
I do find people. Harry.
AAA. Right, lads. Nobody touch him, please.
Stream over. Harry's got to get to work.
Let's not do this now. Come on. We found this. We have this.
Harry's got 2 of them.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. One of you can have
Super Usmane, RAP.
I don't know. So what is it? 148 in there so far. I mean, I might as well play the 3. I just don't know if I'm. I do have a defender, Led. I have Juan Caceres, who loves to not play. So
he does love to not play.
Yeah. So for any info on? Oh, I have Barrial as well, by the way. I basically have 2 midfielders and 4 forwards.
So, I'm sorry, that said Seller. Oh, Pavel had a bunch. Oh, somebody
Oh,
got on the
wow.
board here. Oh my God, look at
Yeah.
that. He still has 2 more.
Jeez, okay.
How much do
3
you think
days
you need to
ago.
pay for
I'm
that
not
card?
paying. Well, somebody paid $70.
After somebody's I can't believe people do this.
Yeah, what really?
I
Like,
think you'd have to pay $300 to Popple for that card.
I can't buy this guy. I'm not paying $70. I'm sorry. That just can't happen. Yeah, he's been bad, hasn't he?
Valencia has 3 of them.
Oh, wow.
Pavel's watching the stream and will accept offers of 0.1.
No, I need
I have
someone
found that
cheaper.
Pavel seems to default to 0.1 ETH on any card that he doesn't know how to. Like I sent him an offer for a card yesterday. It was like a $12 card, and he wanted $300 for it. And I was like, okay, never mind.
Yeah, he's just too much right now, Pavel. We can't deal with your shenanigans. Kleinhansel. Ooh, I have his limited. I don't have his rare. Let me have a look what Florian's selling for. Oh, I'm buying him right now, Led. I'm literally doing it. 13 quid. I'm doing it. I'm literally buying him as we speak. It's done. I just need to put in my 2-factor authentication.
Johannes said Pavel would ask for your Brennan Super Rare and $500.
It's
Ooh,
done.
Valencia making a move this summer too.
Yeah, I mean,
Better, aren't they getting relegated?
Yeah, they're dust.
Oh yeah. Oh wow, they are.
Like they're like real bad.
They are really dead. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I have a 4-man lineup, Led. I'm gonna win it all. Thank you for that. Obviously, I have his limited for the Road to Glory, but I never play midweeks with that, so that wouldn't have come into my reckoning. But okay, 4-man, Kleinhansel, Zaya Emery, Vinny Rodrigo. What do we think? All at home, bar. Oh, they're all at home. Osnabrück are at home. Let's go. Okay. I could go with Barriel. I could go with Mateus Tell, but that doesn't really work. So,
no.
Captain Vinny, and I'm going to win the whole thing, lad. So don't bother entering. See, I knew this show was good for something.
That is ambition.
That is actually ambition, isn't it? I literally didn't even bat an eyelid. It was like,
no, you.
I didn't. I'll be honest. I didn't think he'd be £13. Like he's in season. I know it's like probably going to get relegated or whatever. This is not the last game, though, is it? For the second Bundesliga? Can't be. They must have a couple. Give us a couple. Or maybe not, you know. But he has 2. So what would Kleinhansel have? Would he have 3? Surely. Please. Yes. Yeah, but look who they play.
Yeah, they're absolutely going to get smoked in the next one. Actually, did Hertha get any better? Weren't they pretty bad?
They were pretty bad. I think they're okay now.
Yeah, mid-table.
Yeah.
And St. Pauli, like, actually, they might. Is it just first that gets promoted and then second in the playoff?
Ooh, nah. Well, by the looks of that looks like top 2. Do the lines mean anything, or am I just being stupid?
It's just a weird color.
Oh, right. Because I was just going to say, does third play like bottom of the... But see, that happened a couple of years ago. My friend's a Hertha fan, and there was a time where like Hertha played the second division team and beat them, so managed to stay in or whatever.
Yeah.
Or maybe so that happens somewhere. I just don't know if it's like
after. Yeah. So after the table's set, I just don't know if one go up, if second plays in the playoff or third. There we go. Johanneton said third plays 16th. Okay.
So for top 2 go up automatic then, right?
Right. So St. Pauli. It was mostly, does this game matter for St. Pauli?
Right.
It probably does.
Yeah. So I'm dust.
No, you're gonna win. I mean, what was the top
win midweek? Yeah.
$380 and a Stars U23.
Just no boxes.
That's fine. You win a Jude.
Yeah, that'll work. I'm fine with that. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't know. There'll be a lot with goalkeepers. I've just got to hope there's 3 each basically in the row.
But for real.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Someone's going to get a clean sheet, aren't they? They're bound to happen. Like second leg. What was the first goal like in the first leg with Roma? 2-1. I feel like it was real Okay. So Leverkusen aren't necessarily interested in scoring.
Can't
I
lose,
mean,
though.
can't lose. No. Well, they could. They could lose 1-0.
No, unbeaten streak goes. You can't lose. There's no
I think
losing now.
I think it's going to be 1-0. No clean
Should be fine.
sheets. A couple error led to shots.
I was going to say, just have it be both of them commit a penalty.
Right. Yeah, that's what we need. Oh, did he have... Sivlar had a last man tackle? See, I think
No.
whoever...
That's a clean sheet. Clean sheet.
No, for the other guy, for the Roma guy. He has a...
Oh, Vilar, sorry.
Like, what
That
do
shouldn't be allowed.
goalkeepers do? Yeah, I've never had a goalkeeper get a decisive other than a clean sheet or a penalty save, I'll be honest. Like, last man tackle? Really?
No way.
The Opta guy definitely owns him. There's no way.
Yeah.
100%.
Yep. Did he? Hold on.
I can't get a keeper, lads. I haven't got the funds to do that.
You know what's funny is that because it's goalkeeping, we don't like. I was trying to see if he actually had the tackle won,
right?
But you can't even see it because they don't get defensive stats anyway.
Led, guess how much people are paying for this Mateusz Kovar?
Oh God!
Auction 3 hours ago. Public offer 13. Instant buy 16. Like, what do you think the highest is in pounds?
200.
More. Like a lot more. Well, I say a lot more, but a good amount more.
Why?
Nearly £300. 280. The auction went for 225 3 hours ago, mine, but the other ones are big. Yeah, those two at the top there, 270, 279. Right. Charles reckons he could start next season.
I mean, still.
So is that Hideki Dust?
That's what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah. He's very good. I'm sure he is good, but interesting.
He's got a contract till 2026.
34. Did they? That's really strange. Really,
like he's half the price.
Right. He is. Yeah. Might not. See, that's a big gamble to take. I think £50 for the limited lead. Somebody paid an hour ago £59 instant buy, limited in season, comfortably. Like,
see, it's. I'm going to try to say this as nicely as I can. This is why I really struggle when people talk about the values of their cards going down after they buy them.
Yeah,
like this is an in-season card with one game of utility, realistically, because maybe two, because they make
domestically, right? Yeah,
he plays in competitions like Sorare competitions that do not require in-season cards. Like he only plays in midweeks, and he's never playing Bundesliga matches.
I was going to say, does he have old cards? No, he doesn't. He only has 23. Yeah, he only has 23, 24.
So if you want him, okay, all right, I'll back off on that one.
Yeah, I was going to say, because that sounded weird, didn't it, if they didn't have old season? But
even better, Harry, no more U23 eligibility.
So people, so you're not even buying another 23 keeper for next year? Like,
you're just buying a questionable champion Europe goalie.
Yeah. It was the Gary V boom. Agent Cooper's got it. And then the Mateusz Kovar. Boom. That's right. That's amazing.
That's great.
Yeah, I don't know. It is a big gamble to be buying him for like a couple games at max, right? Like, I get it. If you're going to keep him, you've got a chance of him doing something. He's only 23, right? But like, yeah, hedging it on like this midweek with what's up for up for grabs. I know you can play him in the European comp, obviously. So that, he's not just going to be under 23, is he? But see, that's a good point, Led. Maybe a lot of them don't even play in under 23. Like, I know they're under 23 keepers, but there's only 4 games in European nights, right? So yeah, 2 of them are under 23 goalies. So,
but surely he's the most expensive.
Just what goalie in general?
Like he's
no,
like what's an Emmy Martinez? And he's Martinez is probably a bad example.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like, what is a new Terstegen limited cost?
Same,
No, not
50 quid.
Terstegen.
See, that's wild.
Who's starting in? Who's even going to
Donnarumma,
start for Courtois or
Kobel.
Lunin?
Yeah, Lunin. Sorry. Yeah, because you got Kobel as well.
Like a new Lunin
20
costs
quid,
half,
30 quid.
27 pounds.
Yeah, that's a bit weird. As in, like, how is he half the price of? Okay, he's under 23. I get it for now,
but only for 2 days. Like,
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like you probably don't even play him in under 23. I would argue maybe because
maybe. Yeah, Neuer's 38. Like,
that guy's it's really expensive if you compare it to the other guys. What is Kobel's price? Just out of curiosity. I can't imagine he's 50 quid as well. Same, roughly. That's nuts, isn't it? People are paying 50 quid for a card that might not even start next year. He'll start sometime in his life, don't get me wrong. Or you just buy Gregor Kobel, who's like locked. I know he's not under 23, but like that feels weird. Really, really strange.
Lunin has Euro utility also.
Right, yeah. Well, Kobel, I know Sommer's really good. I'm pretty sure Kobel should be the Swiss number one. I don't think they made it to the Euros though. Maybe they did. I can't remember, but
it's just I don't know. I don't like to tell people how to spend their money, but man, that seems like a lot.
I'd rather 4 Kleinhansels than 1 Kovar Limited.
Well, good luck to everybody who's done that. That's all. Yeah, that's it. I don't even want to. I can't even talk anymore about this. So thank you to everybody for coming. If you could please like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Shout out to Quinny. Harry and I have some new ideas for this show. It revolves a little bit around lineup projections. I don't know how quickly this is going to happen, but and Rub said, of course, Switzerland are in the Euro.
Sorry, Rub. Sorry, mate.
But maybe I'll leave it out to the chat. If anybody wants to leave a comment below, if you would like to see us focus or have like a section of this show about projected lineups or just going through players, if we all kind of share players we know that are going to be out or players who are going to be back in, stuff like that, instead of, I don't know, talking about Kleinhansel prices for the next. But anyway, I think it'll be good. But the idea also was to maybe move the show to Thursday. There's been some talk about, or we've gotten some feedback about that before, that it gives us, closer to the deadline, but also it's less time for people to watch. And Agent Cooper said, good luck predicting the K-League lineup. I don't think we're going to predict every lineup, but just like everybody's really into this whole like community, helping the community figure out DNPs and all that stuff. And maybe we just, do that.
Like the main ones, basically, isn't it? It's just
just the big ones, just to make sure that, or if there are any that look kind of, if you're doing your lineup builder and one of them looks wonky or something like that, you just leave it here and we can kind of look into it. And by we look into it, I mean everybody else in the chat, and then Harry and I will take credit for it. That's how all of this works. So anyway, thank you everybody for coming. Good luck with your midweeks. Pray for no level ups, and we'll see you later this week.